All right, back with some wild card picks here. Pretty good matchups this weekend. Last week, week 17, I went 15-1 straight up, and against the spread 10-6. Pretty successful week for week 17. But moving on to the playoffs, very exciting. First matchup, we have Buffalo hosting Indianapolis. Buffalo is favored by 6.5. I think Buffalo's going to win this one. I think Josh Allen's playing at a very elite level. Could have put him in the MVP race, but unfortunately, it will not go to him this year. I see Buffalo winning this game and covering the 6.5. I got him winning 24-17. I think Buffalo is going to win pretty decisively here. Next matchup, we have Los Angeles Rams at Seattle. Seattle's only getting 3. I mean, I'd probably put it to 6. But I think Seattle's going to win this one. I don't care who the quarterback is for the Rams. They're not going to win. Seattle's going to take this one and cover the spread at 3. I see Seattle winning 30-24. I think Russell Wilson's playing very good. I mean, early on in the season, he was playing at the MVP level, but kind of tapered off towards the end of the season, midway through the season, towards the end. But I think Seattle holds on and wins 30-24. Next up, we have Tampa Bay at Washington. Tampa Bay is favored by 8, and I think that the last two under 500 teams to make the playoffs have won, and that was Seattle back in 2010 and the Panthers in 2014, and they both won. But unfortunately, it's not going to happen this year. It's going to be close. I think it's going to be close, but I think Tampa Bay is going to win. Washington's going to cover the 8-point spread, and I have Tampa winning 23-17 on that one. Next, we have Baltimore at Tennessee. Tennessee is actually the underdog in this one, which actually surprised me, considering the results of last year's game. Baltimore's favored by 3. I just can't see it. I just can't see it. You know, when the spotlight's big, Lamar Jackson seems to tumble and not live up and not play to expectations. And not only do I have Tennessee covering, I have them winning outright. All right, I have them winning 26-23. It's going to be a close game, but I think Tennessee is just going to roll over Baltimore. I mean, Derrick Henry's an absolute monster. Best running back in the league by far. Beats the shit out of people, runs them over, has his way with them pretty much. And Tennessee's going to win this one outright. Next, we have New Orleans hosting Chicago. New Orleans is getting 10 points in this one. This one was probably the hardest one to pick because, you know, Chicago's got a pretty good D, but, you know, New Orleans at home, you got Drew Brees, Kamara, who may or may not play. He's, you know, got tested positive for COVID, but I still think without Kamara, I think they're favored by 10. I still think they're going to cover and they're going to win. I got them winning 34-20. I don't think Chicago's got a fucking shot in this game. Chicago's going to get their asses kicked. Trubisky is an awful quarterback. New Orleans is going to roll all over them. And the final matchup, we have Pittsburgh hosting Cleveland. Pittsburgh's favored by 6. This one's also a tricky one because I think Juju is just putting his foot in his mouth, you know, having the cart in front of the horse, as the saying goes, saying that they're going to be the Browns and they've always been the Browns, and they're just, you know, I think it may cost them. I would not be surprised one bit if the Browns pull this victory off. Pittsburgh's favored by 6. I think they're going to win, and I think they're going to cover. More experience. I mean, Big Ben, he's been in these spots many times. He knows what he's doing. Bit of a huge resurgence from that. I mean, he didn't even play last year. He played maybe, a couple games? I don't even remember. I think it's going to be too much for Baker to handle, and I think their Steelers are going to win by 10, 31-21. And, yeah, I can't. And it's a good week. You know, we have 6 wildcard games instead of just 4, and 3 Saturday, 3 Sunday.